Okay, so here you guys, before we get started with this video, I want to tell you about the items that I received from Dossier. And if you didn't know by now, Dossier is a company that prides themselves in providing high quality luxury fragrances in both the form of perfumes, colognes, things of that nature, but also candles as well. So this month was exciting because I also received a candle for the first time. The first thing that I got is a fragrance. It's called Musky Oak Moss and it's inspired by Creed's Aventus. This one has a definite musk tone to it. I thought that I would like it because I tend to like things that have more like of an amber tone, more of an oaky tone, just because they give me more of like a power feeling. So the next thing that I got is a candle, and Powdery Hawthorn is inspired by Tom Ford's Metallic. The candle is really small, but it smells really good, and it doesn't take long to burn either. So it's not really much of a long time for it to burn, which I really appreciate. It's just something nice, you know, to set the mood and set the tone for your day. And I like setting candles as soon as like I get my work day started because it puts me in a good mood. So if you're like me and you like the way things smell, make sure you head out to Dossier right now and try you a candle, girl, and try you a fragrance.
Rise and shine.
Okay, y'all, so I'm really not a morning person. I don't think I've ever been a morning person. Like, even in college, I was struggling to wake up. When I was in middle school, I went to school, I want to say like 20 minutes away from me, but I took a van system. My mom didn't want me to take the bus, so I had to take like a van service that like picked me up every morning and like dropped me off after school. So of course that added like an extra like 20 minutes, 30 minutes onto our route or whatever. So it took me like an hour to go to school. With that being said, I had to wake up super early. Like I was up at like 6:30 to get to school by like 8, you know what I mean? So I've never been a morning person at all. Even throughout college, I hated it. Now that I'm an adult, I still hate it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how morning people do it. I assume I'm never gonna be one of them, and that's okay. That's fine. Some of us are night owls, and it's cool. So usually when I wake up in the morning, not gonna lie, I usually tend to roll over and like check my phone. But that's a habit I've been trying to break out of because it's just super unhealthy. Like, if the first thing you see in the morning is a notification that number one is probably unimportant and number two probably jarring, like, it's not something that's conducive to your day. You know what I mean? It probably makes you more anxious than you need to be. Some of you who are not new here might know that I do have anxiety, so I don't need to wake up and check my notifications in the morning. Like, the last thing I need to do is go on YouTube Studio and see somebody talking shit. I don't need it, okay? I just don't need it. So I've been trying my best to like, when I wake up in the morning, just like roll over and like do a body scan, check to see how my body is feeling, check to see how I'm feeling mentally, and then just get my day going, you know, be intentional and set intentions for the day. I tried to do that, but 9 out of 10 times so far, it hasn't been, that's not what I've been doing. So we're trying, but that's the goal. And then after that, of course, I get up and I do a soft hygiene. And by soft hygiene, what I mean is I go into the shower, I turn on the water, like I actually wet myself. It's not a whole bath. Like I actually get in the shower. I wash all the important parts. And then after that, I just like brush my teeth and all of that. I don't wash my face in the morning because it's kind of just like removing all the skincare products that you put on your face the night before. It's pretty pointless. So all I do in the morning is I'll put sunscreen on, especially if I'm going outside. So that's what I do immediately in the morning. Usually when I'm in the bathroom and I'm getting myself together for the morning, the first half of the morning, I'm using this time to like meditate and think about my intentions for the day and just like tell myself affirmations, like all the things that I want for the day. It might seem a little corny, but it's true. Like, you need to be intentional with what you want your day to look like. Otherwise, it's just gonna look like anything. And it's so easy to have your day be derailed. That's the last thing I want when I'm thinking about my plans for the day. So doing that has been really helpful for me just to like move forward throughout the day. So then after this, I like to drink tea. Not only am I a Caribbean girl, so I love tea, but also I have a stomach issue that tea really helps with. So I sometimes suffer from like stomach inflammation. I usually have like stomach discomfort because I have IBS, and so with that, I usually find that drinking green tea has been helpful in helping me not only settle that discomfort, but reduce bloating and also help me with digestion throughout the day. So I like to have a cup of green tea. The green tea that I drink right now is called the Green Tea Blueberry Slim Life. And it's from the brand Yogi, which is my favorite tea brand. I like it because it's settling. And so it's something that I like to use early in the morning. So the other two things that I pair with that is apple cider vinegar. I only use 1 capful, and then I also put like a drop of honey in it. I know apple cider vinegar is terribly disgusting and a lot of people hate it, but I think the honey helps to combat the taste a lot. And also apple cider vinegar is another thing that helps to control like the bloating and the stomach discomfort early in the morning. So if you're like me and you have IBS, or you have like some type of like stomach issue that disrupts your digestion throughout the day, I suggest drinking a cup of green tea in the morning with a capful of apple cider vinegar and also a drop of honey. If you want any like scientific backup for this, there's definitely a ton of research that suggests that all of these things are helpful in digestion and with gut health. So, you know, just take my word for what it is. And then after that, I like to get ready for the gym. So as far as like what's in my gym bag, usually it's like a gym lock. It's a bottle of water, a washcloth for my face because I'm a sweater. I'm a sweater, honey. Blistex, my face mask, which is on my face right now. And then, yeah, my AirPods usually. Yeah, that's what's usually in my gym bag. Nothing serious, nothing that I would want to lose is ever in my gym bag, because even though I have a gym lock, yeah, no. Y'all, so usually Bailey eats. Come here, boy, get the camera. Tell him what you did. My big girl. Okay, so usually Bailey eats like chicken and rice, right? Because it's easier on her stomach, and she's also very picky. I think that's just part of her temperament, but also from my research, I figured out that Cavapoos are usually picky dogs. So she's never really been a big fan of dog food ever since like she turned 5 months ever since she turned 5 months, she's just not been eating the dog food. So we've been feeding her chicken and rice, but I ran out of chicken, and so I just gave her the dog food because yesterday she ate it. But I think what my boyfriend did was he actually put a piece of chicken in the dog food to make her eat it. Anyway, she looked at the dog food and then decided suddenly, I'm not eating that. Now look at her little itchy butt. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the girl some chicken without going outside, because I don't want to go outside. But yeah, I'm trying to feed her, and she's Bailey, you don't want your chicken, mama? You don't want your dog food? No? Chicken? Chicken? Okay. Okay, so hey you guys, I am back from my shower. So I took a shower. I didn't really see the point in like filming it just because I assume y'all know how to shower. And I don't know, like when I come back from the gym, I don't do anything like spectacular with my shower. Sometimes I like to exfoliate because of course the sweat and everything like that, but for the most part these days I've just been using my African net to get that exfoliation in without using like a physical exfoliator, like a scrub or something. Bailey, she's being bad. She being bad. Come here. Yeah, now that I have my purse in my hand. So right now what I'm gonna do is actually make a little bit of brunch, is what I'm gonna call it, because it's like almost lunchtime, for me at least. So sorry if I look a little ashy, by the way, because it's my sunscreen. I had to switch my sunscreen because the other one ran out, and this one is just a little bit ashy, so it is what it is. But yeah, right now I'm about to go make some lunch. I think I'm gonna have a salmon sandwich. So I like to make my salmon sandwich with, of course, salmon, make it on bread, and then put a little bit of mayo and cheese on it and lettuce. So that'll be something quick that I can make. So I'm gonna make that because I'm kind of low on energy since I haven't eaten much this morning. Well, I haven't eaten at all this morning, so I'm low on energy and I need to eat something. So yeah.
everybody. I have fun.